When the millionaire walked into his mansion, he froze, and the truth behind it was something he never imagined. Nothing could have prepared Daniel Harper, a man worth millions, for the sight he saw the moment he stepped into his home. His briefcase slipped from his hand, hitting the floor with a heavy thud. His eyes widened. His heart froze. There, on the kitchen floor, was his daughter, Lily, his sweet, gentle, Down syndrome daughter. The same tiles he had paid a fortune to install. And inches away from her lay his wife, Emma, unconscious, surrounded by a pool of spilled wine. Daniel could not move. He could not breathe. Only one question hammered his mind. Why? Why is my little girl doing this? Just that morning, everything had seemed normal. Daniel kissed Lily on the forehead before leaving for work. She had waved at him with her bright smile. "Daddy, will you bring me ice cream?" she had asked. He promised he would. He believed she was safe. He believed his wife was caring for her. He believed his family was happy. But the life of a millionaire often comes with blind spots. Daniel never noticed until this moment. Daniel rushed forward, scooping Lily into his arms. Her mouth was cold from the milk on the floor. She clung to him tightly, her voice trembling. "Daddy, hungry. Mommy didn't give me food." Daniel felt his knees weaken. His daughter had been so hungry, she resorted to licking milk from the floor. He turned toward Emma, still unconscious. Daniel shook her gently, then harder when she didn't respond. "Emma, wake up." But she didn't. The smell of alcohol hit him sharply. Wine bottles lay scattered near her hand, as if she had dropped them mid-pour. It became painfully clear. She wasn't asleep. She had passed out. Again. Emma had not always been like this. When Rosemary, the housekeeper, left months ago, she mentioned she was concerned about something, but never said what. Daniel ignored it. He trusted Emma blindly. He gave her everything. Money, a luxurious home, a life of comfort. But he didn't give the one thing she needed most: time. While he traveled for business, she battled loneliness. She began drinking more, hiding it from Daniel. And Lily, his sweet, vulnerable child, became the silent victim of a battle she didn't understand. Daniel held Lily close, her head resting on his shoulder. "Why didn't you call Daddy?" he whispered softly. Lily hesitated. "Mommy said not to disturb you. You busy man." Those words stabbed him. Busy making money. Busy signing contracts. Busy believing everything at home was perfect. "How long has this been happening, sweetheart?" he asked gently. Lily's voice dropped to a whisper. "Sometimes. Mommy forgets to cook. Sometimes she sleeps a lot. I get hungry, so I find food." Daniel felt tears burn his eyes. His daughter had been suffering quietly while he lived in luxury. He quickly dialed emergency services. Paramedics rushed in and examined Emma. "Severe intoxication," one of them said. "She's been drinking heavily for quite some time." Daniel's shoulders dropped. He hadn't known. He hadn't noticed. As they carried Emma out on a stretcher, Lily tugged on Daniel's sleeve. "Daddy, is Mommy sick?" He nodded slowly. "Yes, sweetheart, but she's going to get help." Lily then said something that broke him completely. "Daddy, I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to make you sad." Daniel hugged her tightly, whispering, "You're my whole world, Lily. You saved me by telling the truth." The next days were filled with silence. Daniel stayed home from work and cared for Lily himself. He cooked with her, played with her, listened to her, truly listened for the first time in years. Soon, he discovered more things he never knew. Lily's favorite game, her fear of the dark, her dream to become a baker, her love for listening to rain sounds, her habit of giving names to clouds. How had he missed all this? One evening, Lily looked up at him. "Daddy, are you staying home now?" "For you, always," he replied. And he meant it. Emma entered rehabilitation. Her first words to Daniel after weeks were full of tears. "I failed our daughter. I failed you. I'm so sorry." Daniel didn't respond with anger. "You're getting help now. That's what matters," he said softly. She nodded, crying. "But Lily, does she forgive me?" Lily walked forward and hugged her mother gently. "Mommy, I love you. Just don't sleep so much again." Emma's heart broke and healed at the same time. Months passed. Emma recovered. Daniel balanced work and home. And Lily thrived. She started speech therapy, joined a baking club, made friends, and smiled more than ever. One evening, while the three of them baked cookies together, Daniel looked at his daughter, now laughing with flour on her cheeks. He thought of the day he almost lost her trust, the day he found her on the cold kitchen floor. That moment changed everything. It taught him that money can buy comfort, but not awareness. Luxury can hide pain, but not erase it. And a child's love is the most priceless treasure in the world. Daniel learned to see not just with his eyes, but with his heart. And he vowed never to overlook his daughter again.